Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
Let's go. Hello, friends.
What up? How we doing? Who do we got in here today? We got Daniel. What up, Daniel? We got John Stout. And we got Sleepy Reader. What up, Damien? Good to see the homies.
Hello, everyone.
We get our books this week. We didn't even talk about your books.
Oh, well, you know, we will. What's up, everyone, and how's everyone doing? Yeah, I did get them. Thank God. So, what are you gonna do?
There's
I got 2 weeks worth, and it's actually not as much as I thought because it's gonna be a lot, but it's like what 14 for 2 weeks. That's not too bad. 14, 15, not too bad at all.
Yeah, that's really good.
One thing I missed, and I can't believe I missed it. Because nobody's, I thought I'd catch every number one indie that comes out that I'm interested in. Was No One. Because it was a perfect storm too. Because the books were late last week, so I couldn't get it off the shelf. I didn't pre-order it because I missed it somehow. Some image. I don't know how I did that. And No One, I'm hearing good things about No One. I was able to find some copies on my comic shop, so I expressed ordered that shit from my comic shop. Hopefully, it'll be here by next week. I'm not even gonna wait for the bulk order.
I had missed that one, but I had noticed it on the FOC. It's on the second print comes out FOC Monday.
Is it too late to order it?
And I was
the FOC for the second print. Is it too late?
If you get it in before Monday, you got the FOC on it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
For the second print, first one, and then the second one comes out the same week. And Damien, man, I am recovered. I didn't get as hungover as I would have expected, considering how much we were drinking. But the thing that was killing me was my legs, my foot. Like I went all 3 days, and my legs were tore. I couldn't walk. I was so sore from walking everywhere. And shout out to John. Thanks for coming through on the live stream, man. Good times, dude. Good times. What up, Rude? There he is.
It looked like you guys were having a good time. It looked like you guys are, from what I could tell.
Yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
Nobody joined. My first show, a bunch of people joined me, but this show, nobody joined me. But it worked out either way, I'm a rock and roll either way. So I'm going to try and do this live thing every Tuesday night. We're going to talk about the FOC, which will be, books coming out a month and a half from now. And try and get them locked in before the FOC. There's a lot of great FOC shows, but mine's going to be a FOC and chill. Some people are calling it
I like that.
And chill.
What time you do that?
I'm calling it FOC and chill. We've been doing it at let's see, would it be 6:30 or 7 your time? The first time was 7 your time. The second time was 6:30. I'll probably shoot for 6:30 after my kids get down, and I'll go live for at least an hour. And I might get on my soapbox. I might not. I like to get on soap. I like to get on my soapbox from time to time.
You were approaching the soapbox last night, I noticed. So yes, I did see that.
Oh, I was standing tall on that thing last night.
I was trying to be kind. You own the soapbox.
No, things are what they are, right? I don't get upset about. I call my daughter has been.
George is getting upset.
Yeah, my daughter's been playing Minecraft, and she made this little itty bitty house. It is a really cool house, but it's small. And I just described it as small, and it really upset her. And I was trying to teach her that things are what they are, and it's okay. You can like them even. I called it small. It is small, but that doesn't mean it's bad. But anyway.
Yeah, I think it's cool that you brought your kids to the show too. But did you bring them all the days that you went, or just one day?
No, just kids are free on the last day, so we brought them.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. They had a great time. They definitely want to go they want to go next year, and I think they'll enjoy it more and more as they get older. So I'm excited, and I definitely want them to be comic book nerds. My daughter already has a short box of comics, and my son. once he gets closer to reading age, we'll start working on his too. So I'm trying to build us the future, guys. Definitely.
Good on you. I'm glad you took him.
Hey, there's Scotty Vaughn. There he is.
Hello, son. How are you? Good to see you.
Fully
here.
clothed for FOC. I make no promises, Damien. I'm retired from the dad bod revolution, but
you never know.
Unretire. If Tom Brady can unretire, I can unretire.
Oh, don't say anything. He may come back.
I want him to. I think it'll be fun.
He's not going to retire until he goes out feet first on the stretcher, man. Come on, stay retired, man. You play until you're 45. You did what nobody else could do. Just stay retired and make all that and enjoy all that money that you made. So, yeah, we'll see.
I don't think he'll. Last season was pretty bad. I don't think he'll come back.
Yeah. The team's falling apart. So yeah, he's no fool. Yeah. So this live stream is brought to you, folks. We're self-sponsored. We don't have any big sponsors here, and we've been demonetized because we swear so much. But we're self-sponsored, and that sponsorship is brought to you by the Alternative City Shop.
I not only love reading indie comics, but I've self-published several indie comics of my own. You can find them on my Alternative City Shop, which has a link below this video. There, you'll find, along with my comics, t-shirts, stickers, and mystery boxes, you'll find pins and magnets that I call CBOs, or comic book originals, which are buttons, magnets, and pocket mirrors that I make from superhero comic books. These are one-of-a-kind items made from images cut directly from comic books, not photocopies, so each one is unique.
And that's the truth.
There you go.
Yeah.
Check it out. Get you a dope shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts. Get you a bunny assassin. Represent out here.
Yes, sir, Bob. So, man, we got a lot. Well, I don't have a lot of books. I got a good amount, but there's a lot of stuff for next week. A lot of good stuff coming up. A lot of final issues next week. So be aware. That's good. It means new series will be starting pretty soon.
Cheers, Scotty.
Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, all right. Let's start with what I picked up. And I picked up. Oh, before that, I remember you were talking about maybe last night you mentioned the World Tree that's going to be coming out pretty soon by James T.
Yeah, that was FOC last week. Yeah.
Yep.
There's some buzz around that one.
There is.
So I'll be buying multiple copies.
Even though the buzz is strong, it's probably heavily printed, but I still wouldn't want to miss out on it.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be, it's going to be something you want to read anyway. It's just, I don't know if it's going to be valuable, but it's definitely going to be another winner.
Oh, it's
coming strong.
Don't spec on Tynan because there's all, like you said, the print
the
run
secret is out.
Always high.
Everybody knows these.
It's just something. It's something I do. I always want multiple copies. I like having the option of giving things away if I have multiple copies.
Mm-hmm.
I usually buy multiple.
Exactly. I do. That's going to do a lot of my multiples. Going to go in those mystery boxes that you folks are ordering. I know you're ordering them. But that World Tree from James T was first shown in Image number 8, the anthology. And this is what I'm talking about. This book, this series, this 12-issue series celebrating the 30th anniversary of Image might be the genesis of a lot of different stories, because a lot of creators put stuff into this. And James is, I know he has his Substack and everything too, but the first inkling, the first little preview of World Tree was in this book. And I was lucky enough to have one of these because those are hard to find now. They're not expensive, but they're just like, $12 a piece if you can find them.
Can you think of an example of one where it was really like that was a hot book? Like another example would be the first preview of House of Slaughter in Basilisk number 2, was it? Maybe second print or something. So you have these things where people get excited about the preview, but I don't think those ever go. Like JP was talking about this in his last Cash or Trash episode, which is spectacular. If you're not following JP's Budget Collecting, both his Cash or Trash and his 6 months look back, super value in terms of the perspective that it gives you. But he talked about this book and he was asking the question, what is an example of one of these books actually being valuable, and I could not. I was like, I really wanted to give him one, but I couldn't think of one.
Well, it's different when you talked about the preview of the the back of a regular issue, right? Where it's like a 4-page, 3-page, whatever preview on a regular comic. Was in this book, it's an actual story. I mean, it's called a preview, but they're all just short stories, and they're continuing from issue number 1 through 12. Some of them ran the whole series, but some of them ran part of the series. So it was a complete quote unquote story, but it wasn't a whole story.
I don't remember what JP gave it. I think he probably gave it I can't remember what he gave it actually.
Oh, but, so Scotty's not
giving it a try.
We'll see. Write it down. It's on the internet, so it's out there for posterity forever. So we'll see who was right about it, but we'll see.
You guys, but I think it's definitely important to look at. That's why JP is so valuable, is to look at the long view of these books. And the long view of these books is you should never ever feel FOMO ever. You should never feel it.
It's hard,
but if you do feel it, you can get it. Because if you do feel it, you can get it later. I promise.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm yeah. Hey, Naman, I'm Comic Bookworm. How are you, sir? Yeah. So if you didn't,
I get it before FOC, so I don't feel FOMO. But yeah, if I ever do, I'm like, that's fine. I like to shop off the 6 months back when he does his look back 6 months later and says, "Is this book, keep maintaining the value it had when it was on the Hot 10, or has it come down?" I like to shop off those books. Like, okay, I remember that was on Hot 10, and I actually wanted it, and it is way down now. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it.
Well, those of y'all in the big metropolitan areas can just probably go out and find this book somewhere, behind a book somewhere. They're probably still out there. They're probably still out there.
Counters,
yeah. I mean, only in some places it's been dried up, but you go online, you're gonna be paying $12 for it. But I would say wait and go dig in your shop. You might look up and find a $1 bin. So that's a big score.
I would not pay 12. I wouldn't pay more than cover price for that book, guys. Definitely.
Well, it's a $6 book, but don't pay double. Any hoozle, here's the books. All right, first one up is Avengers Wonder Man. First appearance, Naman. Number 9. Oh, I know, I shouted him out.
We got. Oh, what up, Naman? Sorry, I missed it.
Day late, dollar short. So Avengers, I love these. I've mentioned before, I love these reprints, man. These facsimiles are just the bomb diggity. So I picked up one of those.
I got to meet JP.
I was going to say, I saw JP. I didn't recognize everyone in the video, but who is that? I mean, because I know that's JP.
We had Flo, Polka and Joe, Bert 54.
I recognize him.
Panda Awesome was there. Blue Hellion, Dan Blue Hellion was there. I'm trying to remember everybody, but yeah. Good times. Trev says he'll be there next year, so looking forward to that.
Yeah. And I was talking about this last week because of this cover, the JR Jr. cover. Picked it up just because of that, and not sorry I did. It looks as great in person as it did on the screen. Good looking cover.
It's because they're bringing back the West Coast Avengers is coming back.
Sexy?
Sleepy Reader. That's right,
They bring sexy back? I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I hope so. I'd like to learn more about the West Coast Avengers. I missed that whole run pretty much. It was like in the era when I was probably not into comics that much, which was a dark time in my life. All right, so I don't know. This is all mixed up, so I don't know what's this week or last week. So I'm just gonna, bring them all out. And this is Hulk number 13.
Ooh,
don't say it too.
Awesome
but it's the penultimate issue of Hulk number 13. So Titan comes back. I was reading number 12 the other night. I was like, damn. Ryan Otley has gotten more, now they give him the reins to write, he's gotten more wordy than Donny Cates. Like, they just feel like, okay, dude, let's get to the fighting already. I mean, this is fun and everything, but it was like really almost Stan Lee-esque the way he was, all the words he put in there, Words, man.
I love that cover.
Let's get to the boxing. Oh, the Hulk? Isn't that nice? Yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
Who is the artist again on that one?
Ryan Otley. Ryan Otley, man, my guy.
Yeah.
My guy. He's a cover artist, yeah.
John
He's doing it all. He's doing it all.
We got West Coast Avengers in here. Beckerman is also an appreciator of West Coast Avengers, so we got a crew.
Beckerman was a connoisseur, I know. There's Hulk and She-Hulk, so this is something I'm also current on, I'm proud to say. Not many books that I'm caught up on. Hulk and She-Hulk are two of them. And this, I didn't know who the hell it was. Oh, this is Miles. This is Miles number 4 with the Scorpion. Caught that nice. It didn't go crazy like it normally does for a white cover. The Scorpion is going to be fighting, I guess, Miles in this issue. I got to read number 3 to see what's happening with that, and him and what's the other person that just had their first appearance, whose name escapes me right now. Swarm or whatever the hell. No, Swarm's a TV show. See, I'm getting it all mixed up. It's all a blur. I'm not even drunk. And then there's Doc Strange number 1, the Dormammu cover. The Dormammu cover. They just decided that Lorenzo likes the Alex Ross covers, and that's what all I got this week from the shop. That's just fine. You know, I ain't mad at him. I do like Alex Ross. Yes, do like the A covers though. And that's all for the Marvels? Yeah, that's quite a few Marvels, though, I guess. Yeah. One DC. I always felt like something was missing this week. I'm not quite sure what it was, but I thought something was missing. But only got one DC, and that's Black Adam, number 9. This is my albatross. I'm gonna wear Black Adam until it's done, and I'm gonna read it. I'm just gonna read it whenever it's done, and hope it's good.
Pot committed.
Someone did mention that it got good in the middle, so. Yeah, we'll see about that. Oh, God, I'm getting a text on the. Don't you love that? You can get text on your computer now. Isn't that great? God, so invasive. All right, so Art Brut, which I missed last week, wraps up, which was formerly on Maxwell Prince's Substack, I want to say, or something before he put it on Image. I was watching Skip and Tosh. Skip and Tosh, man, is a big Maxwell Prince fan. I didn't realize it. I was looking at his channel, and he has all of his stuff. It was just so impressive. I was like, damn, I thought I liked Maxwell Prince. This dude, like, I'm trying to be like you. He got everything. He got the original stuff from the Substack days. He got everything Maxwell Prince has ever made. I was very impressed.
I'm not surprised Skip has got it together. I'm not surprised.
Yes. Behold Behemoth. I'm a little behind on this, but I'm letting it stack because I think this is a really good series. I'll read it when it's done. I think it's a 5-issue series, so it won't be long.
That is currently in my stack of to read books. I am working my way through things. I recently caught up with Noctera, which was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm working my way through stuff too, but a little bit at a time. Yeah, oh man. Oh my God, I do love him, and I have the Juggernaut sketch. Wow, that's nice. Grimm and Barrett, Grimm number 9, which I am current on. I'm surprised that I'm caught up on this too. So I'm catching up on a little bit of stuff. I'm catching up, so a little bit at a time. House of Slaughter, I'm caught up on this too.
What up? What up, Smirkin' Reviews?
Smirkin' Reviews. Love that name. Oh man, this is a thing I almost gave up on, like right in after the first series ended. But then the Red Masked guy had a couple of good episodes, a couple of good issues, and I thought, I can't leave it. It's just too good. I can't get away from it, especially now that the new series on Netflix might be called House of Slaughter. Yeah,
it could be, because you can't call it Something Is Killing the Children.
I was thinking that, the civilians are not going to like that title. It is kind of we can handle it, but they're like, oh my God, what's happening? They're going to turn away from it just because of the name.
The title is part of what drew me to it, because I was like, what in the fuck could this be about, man?
You're a comic book dude, man. We're more enlightened than the civilians, man.
What do you mean?
We're on another level.
Killing the children. Let's save the children.
I know. So we would be intrigued, like, what? We got to stop this, But most of us be like, we got to run away from it. Can't watch it. So I think House of Slaughter is a good call. As long as they let Tynion stay an advisor and let him run the show, don't let some Hollywood suit screw it up. So, yeah. Little Monsters is coming to an end at number 13, which is so appropriate. So I'm pretty caught up. I mean I didn't read number 10, but I'm pretty caught up on this. This has been an excellent book, kind of a sleeper from Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen. It is so nice.
I love the redheaded vampire. I can't remember his name now.
Yep. Some good characters in there. Lemire is so good at writing, touching kid stories. I think he's really good at that. Guess what's back? You had it last week. I'm sure you already read it. It's Noctera, number 12.
Yes, I just caught up on this. I just got caught up.
And
it's good. So how far along are you? Like, I don't want to spoil it. You know who that is on the cover, obviously.
I'm embarrassed to say that this is not what's his nuts? Buffalo Bill, or what the hell his name is again? Not Buffalo Bill.
Look at the mask, my G.
The mask.
So it's
see a mask. It's only I only see his teeth.
That's Blacktop Bill.
Blacktop Bill. Blacktop Bill.
But
that's what I mean.
Look at
Buffalo Bill.
Look at the top of that image, though. Look at the top of that image.
I see. What's her name? The girl. Val.
It's Val's mask, and I don't want to spoil anything.
No, don't spoil it. Stop it.
I'm just saying. The spoil's right there on the cover. I thought maybe.
But hey, but I haven't even read. I'm still stuck on the in between issue. I gotta read that one before I even catch up with with this.
Is that
so?
The
I'm a few issues
special
back.
or the Blacktop?
I think the Blacktop Bill special. I'm still on that one, so I gotta read that one still. And this is the one we were talking about. This is like
that's a ways back. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. So. Order and outrage. This is almost like a metaphor from last week's show. Order and outrage. This looks fucking awesome. I looked at the first page of it. Jim Starlin's writing it, and your guy Rags Morales is drawing it. But Jim drew this cover.
Yeah, I bought that one.
Yeah, I bought this
like
Jim Starlin cover. Oh, this is a dope cover. I love this cover so much. Such a good-looking book too. It's all shiny, and the first page is just like, whoa, this blows you away. Hope it's good. I mean, if it's Jim Starlin, it probably is. Probably. All right.
I like both of them. I like both John Stout. Both Noctera and Junkyard Joe are both great.
Yes. Junkyard Joe didn't come out this week, did it? I don't think it did.
Yeah, Smirker Reviews. It's not weird that they would go with Something Is Killing Show. It's just like it would just just not a mass media friendly title. It seems.
That's what I'm talking about. The civilians.
Yeah, Damien. That's what sold me on it. Damien was Rags Morales and Star. I was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm definitely checking it out. Rags Morales is dope.
The last couple is The Last Ronin, The Lost Years, number 2. This has been okay so far. I mean, the first one was pretty, I wouldn't say groundbreaking, but pretty raw for a turtle book. So this one, I guess, we'll see what happens with it. I'm sticking with it. I love the art.
Did you see Kevin Eastman was at Planet?
On the tape, I think so. Yeah, I saw Chris Claremont. I was trying to catch everybody there. I'm looking at all the faces, so I recognize folks. Yeah. And the final book from this week is one of my faves, James T's Blue Book, which is about the first series is about Betty and Barney Hill and their alien abduction, and there's more to come after that. So those that don't believe in aliens, the truth is out there. It will be revealed very soon. Believe it.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, you'll see it. Because the thing is, they're not going to reveal that to us, volunteer. They're kind of lubing us up for it now with all this stuff in the media about it. Like, oh well, you can explain this.
It does seem like.
But there it is.
It definitely does feel like.
You gotta do.
Feels like you're trying to get us ready.
You gotta, because you got people here who can't even wrap their brain around space. You got people here who don't even want to fucking believe that the virus can kill them. So of course they're not going to believe that this thing. What are you talking about? This is from space. Mind overload. So you gotta ease folks into it. Can't you?
just given the vast amount of time that has transpired on Earth, it would be absolutely nuts if that were to happen in our lifetime. It would be crazy if aliens were discovered in our lifetime. That would be
Or
nuts.
I should say, revealed to the public in our lifetime. Let's say.
Yeah. There you go.
Personally, I think all this technology we're enjoying right now may have come from somewhere else. I mean, we're smart and all, but shit took a huge jump all of a sudden. Woo! We just like, wow, look at that technology, boy. I mean, it's been coming out like crazy lately, you know, so we'll see. We'll see about that. In the meantime, it is. There's Detective Comics, one of my books that I'm sub to recently, and this awesome cover, which I forgot the name of the artist. That's his last name is Cagle. I forget his first name, but he's been doing some very lovely, colorful, fine art covers for this book. So, and then there's the B cover by Yvonne Rees, which is pretty dope.
That's nice.
It's a Kelly Jones C. Yes. This Kelly Jones art, man, it reminds me of like almost Norm Brayfogel's Batman with the super long ears. Man, Sky Point, Norm Brayfogle, man, he was one of my favorite Batman artists back in the day. And on to action. Action. I wanna live. Action. Number 1053. There's no escape from the Necro Hive. Apparently not. And there's Lois and Clark number 2. So probably not the same Lois and Clark from TV show, I would hope. But then it could be. You're reading this one, right? This is Rafa Sandoval's action cover.
I have been buying it. I have not got around to reading it. Hi, baby.
Oh. And look how you worked in the after Carlos Pacheco is on the like a tombstone there. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I guess this was a
nice.
previous cover.
See that.
Yeah, nice going, Raf. And this is one.
And this is looking like a heavy week.
It is. That's what I'm saying. This is a 1-25 for said book from Zerzy, from Nathan Zerzy. This is Power Girl, who's always a cover darling for whatever you want to put her on. Oh, but there's more. This is the one that's like, as soon as I saw this one, I thought, fucking Circum's going to fall in love as soon as he sees these covers here. Will Jack, A cover.
She has such large, beautiful
eyes.
Yes.
Yes. Power Girl is, when in doubt, put Power Girl on the cover. And I tell you, if I could get this Will Jack B cover here, this is the one, baby. This is the one right here. This is, it's probably a store exclusive, I'll bet you. I know, man. This is the sound of young man in love.
Man.
How about that, huh? This deserves some.
I think
some love here.
I'm feeling FOMO tingling here on this one.
Go find out what website this is on and pick up 6 copies. Go find out where it is. Oh yeah, this is a nice cover, I gotta admit. And DD is coming back. Oh, I'm embarrassed to say I'm still behind on DD. Yes, he is. I knew the minute I saw this. Yep, he's not gonna be able to handle it. So I hear that Chip may be leaving Daredevil to be full-time exclusively for Marvel, kind of the way James T did. So if he does that, I'm probably
DC?
I say leaving Marvel for DC. As I meant to say, yeah. He's going to be leaving Daredevil and going over to DC and probably stay on Batman maybe for a while. I wouldn't be surprised because I'm current on Batman, but I'm behind on Daredevil. So that's surely what my priorities are. Batman's my favorite DC character. So
if you want that Power Girl, if you want the Power Girl verge You have to buy the 2-pack, and it's $50.
Oh, they're no
I
fools.
don't know if I like.
I don't like it that
I
much.
don't know if I don't know about all that.
Talk about JP's
nice,
model. Wait for it. Wait for it. That's definitely a wait for it right there.
It's from Eastside Comics. If anybody's interested.
Yeah. Yeah, if so, God bless you, because I'll be waiting for it. And then there's this Junie Boz doing the B cover, or a B or C cover, I forget which, for the Daredevil here. Could be the C because Alex is doing the Electric cover. And that could be the B, not sure. But either way, I think they're not incentives, so you'll be able to get it for less than $50. And I think there's not much difference. I think he stayed very close to the steady on this for the 1 in 100. So this is very much closer to the actual painting than a lot of the 1 in 100s have been. This may be one of the better looking pencil drawings. You think?
Yeah, I mean, if you're into the rough kind of pencil drawing sketch stuff, then yeah, that's definitely for you. I mean, it's really cool. It's not 1 in 100 cool, but it's cool.
Yeah, I know. They're stretching it a bit for that 1 in 100 thing. You know, I'm not reading Thor at all. I dropped it way back before Donnie got off of it. But this apparently is a Doctor Doom issue, and I dig Doctor Doom. You know, Thor, Crack of Doom, baby. And Doctor Doom is one of my favorite villains. Cover. Oh my God. And they can never get Doctor Doom right in the movies for some reason. I think because of the suits. The suit just can't accept that a man can wear just a tunic and an armor and be realistic, and people accept it. You know, they just can't wrap their brains around that. You know? But of course, we know better.
Someday.
And here we are. Here's your girl. Is this the final in the arc here? Final story in the arc?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I am really nervous about I just know that they're gonna leave me wanting more, and I'm nervous about it.
That's how they do, baby.
I'm excited to see. Yeah,
that's called good writing.
There's a big fight. There's a big fight. My thing is, like, I want to get enough of this fight that's coming. Like, if we're like barely into the fight by the end of this issue, I'm gonna be kind of upset.
Oh, it should be one of those like full issue Death of Superman fights, man. Every panel, full page. You know, it should be just like that, as far as I'm concerned. I guess
I'm excited. I'm eating this stuff. I'm a sucker for this stuff. I'm a mark for this stuff. I eat it up, man. It's my favorite. I'm excited.
I know that's your girl. What's up, Phil's Treehouse? How you doing, Phil? Good to see you.
Hey, there he is. Formerly known as Comic Talks Weekly, back in the day.
Look at the Dizzy. And this is an Ario Alendito B
That's just a regular B cover.
Yes, a regular B. Isn't that dope? Isn't it dope? Because he has another that is a 1 in 50. That's without the blood. But I just take that B. But the B probably comes with trade dress, but that's fine. This is probably a version. But this is cool.
Well, if my shop has that incentive, then I will absolutely buy it. No question.
They're not jacking it up too much. You might buy it anyway, though, huh?
Yeah, I'm a mark. This is my stuff, right? This is what I'm here for. So I'm a mark for this stuff.
If that's your thing, then that's your thing, you know.
Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. Oh my goodness.
Ariel Diaz has a pretty nice. I'm not sure if this is an incentive or not. It doesn't say, but it could be a store exclusive. Let me find out because I want it. I love how the colors pop. Isn't that nice?
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. They're off to the fight already. They've already begun. Plus, I think Erica's wounded, you know, and it's going to be like a tough fight for her against this person.
I'm so nervous for my Erica.
I know. She'll be okay. Don't worry, Circle.
She better be.
And this is the Deladera unlockable variant, which is the same as the A cover, minus the dress.
Yeah, we got Snake sneaking in here. What up, homie?
It's easy for you to say.
Yeah.
What's up? Snake, good to see you. So, and then the 1 in 25 Tyler Kirkham. She's pulling this big ass Obscura type that she just killed off to the barbecue.
And that color for exclusive is from Carnivore Comics.
Is
$30
it?
for the Virgin foil. And I think I might $30 like. I think I had $30 like that one.
Yeah,
so.
it's a little more affordable than the Power Girl, so yeah, I might go for that one.
Yeah. I don't $50 like it, but I do.
Yeah,
$30.
30.
I $30 like that Power Girl too. I $30 like.
I know. You can find it for that. Maybe somebody will have it a discount. We'll be seeing this one, and then there's the Tula Latte 1 in 100, which is not bad at all.
Latte. I like her style.
She does a lot of good stuff. Unique style. Love this one right here.
She had a Homesick Pilots cover that is one of my favorite covers, and I can't even tell you why. It just is.
Yeah, that's a series I miss. I think it came to an end not too long ago. Maybe I can find back issues.
I want to get the trade because I'm interested in it.
Yeah, me too. The Unstoppable Doom Patrol. Some of the DC folks were giving DC shit for using adjectives like Marvel, how can you use adjectives like the lowly Marvel does? It's just Doom Patrol, So, but hey, whatever. I know some of y'all DC fans are very much purist, and right on, you do you. But I'm pretty sure I ordered this. That's because it was a #1, and I kind of like Doom Patrol, and though I have not seen any of those TV shows and have none of those comics from the 60s, but I'm interested in the robot, man. They look so retro. I just love them.
I guess the show is really good.
That's what I hear. With Brendan Fraser, not even in only in voice, right? Not even in body. He's just the voice of the robot guy, as far as I can tell.
Oscar, yeah.
Mr.
Came back with a vengeance, didn't he?
He did. Man, good for him. And this is the first appearance of some new Doom Patrol. I think Animal Girl, and what's the other one called? The Stench or the something like that. I forget what it is. Some other person. I don't know. Don't start me lying. It's two new characters. Now, is this Elasto-Woman here? Do you know anything about the characters?
I know nothing.
This
I've
is a
never
pretty
heard
cool.
of Elasto-Woman.
Well, she's one of the Doom Patrol, don't you know? I don't know if this is her. Let's see. Maybe it's on the. She's like, no, not on her belt, but I love her costume. Could be like, she could have picked it up from Target or somewhere. It's like the gloves, the little high socks, and the little boy shorts and everything. It's kind of cool. She's a giant woman, attacked with a 50-foot woman. So yeah, I think I ordered this cover and the A cover, but there's other covers too, don't you know? But I don't have those to show, so take my word for it. Now, this is this God? This is Doom Patrol too. I do have them. I lied. There's more covers to come. So many I forgot how many I had. There's this scratch cover. And this one is the Burnham cover, I guess, because you scratch off the scratch and sniff. I mean, the scratching. Scratch. That's a different story. The scratch off lottery tickets or something like that. So I guess you can scratch it off and make it into fine condition if you so desire. You just take their word for it. There's something underneath there, like I probably will. I'm not going to scratch mine off. I'm not going to do that. And there's several. There's I guess every Black Annis, I guess is different shops and places have their own scratch off cover. There's that one. The Chainsaw Nun. There's maybe these are the characters. I'm not sure. Shy? No, maybe not. I think these are actually Sun Daddy. Sun Daddy. And the Chief, of course. Can't forget the Chief. Yeah, so these will be available, folks. There's lots of them. I like this one though. I like the the Burnham design. Chris Burnham, I guess, is the artist who did all those. And he also did this one, which is the design variant, which I don't believe is an incentive. If it's not, I'll try to find it either online or at the shop. I love me some design variants. It looks like Animal Girl's wearing the same costume as Elasti-Woman. Or Giant Lady, whatever the hell her name is. Maybe it's Elasti-Woman. So, yeah.
Hopefully there's no diehard fans watching just cringing at every word.
Die Hard? What?
I don't. It seemed like you were guessing as who is who there. I get if you.
Oh yeah,
comic book people
yeah.
are.
Oh yeah. Please, I thought you meant Die Hard the movie. Oh yeah, Die Hard. Yeah. Please forgive me, Die Hard Doom Patrol fans. Like, oh, he's such a fucking novice. You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. DC wasn't really my thing, but you know, I'm open to DC and I love them and all. But yeah, I'm sure somebody can tell me who that is. But I think the last one was pretty new, though, so they may not know either. But they may. And there's a 125 from Dennis Culver of the Unstoppable Doom Patrol. And there's one more. And it's just the Virgin one with the big girl on it. So there you go. That's everything you need to know about Doom, the Unstoppable Doom Patrol. So,
Yeah, I know everything now. I don't even need to watch it.
I know. All right, so Strange Academy Finals, man. I just caught up on this. Stuff's going on in here. The good guys are going bad. The bad guys are going good. Everything is going like haywire. Scotty Young is writing it. I think the next issue might be the last in this run. They may be ready to reboot it again. Maybe the issue after that. That might be it. Yeah, but they're going to probably, and they're hinting that, you know, there's going to be more people maybe wiped out in this one too, so they might lose some of the students in Strange Academy. If you dropped off Strange Academy, that might be a good time to jump back on. Oh, what's that, Phil? Hope that was probably the Doom Patrol. You ordered 2 of those? Ah, good. You and me both. So, this is the Jay Ancelet. And, oh God, I'm going to mess his name up. Damn it! Anacleto? Jay Anacleto. This is the A cover of that, by that person.
It's nice.
And, of course, he does a version. Yes. Apologies. And then there's that Virgin cover. And there's a very cool, God, my art history is failing me now. I forget the name of this painting. Oh, after Durer? I don't say Durer is the name of the person. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Who did this painting with that multi, you know, perspective painting. I'm sure Damien probably knows. He knows much more about art history than I do.
Yeah, Damien would definitely be able to tell us.
So this is kind of cool. And what else we got? Oh, of course there's the, this one's all blurry for some reason. I got the bad copy. I thought my eyes were failing me. This is the
MC Escher.
MC Usher. Is that a rapper?
Escher?
That did this?
I don't know. I was guessing. Yeah,
I don't know.
This is a lithograph, though. Or
okay.
Escher.
Yeah. He's got a really, talk about me having a hard time pronouncing stuff. Yeah, imagine how I would mess that name up. So yeah, it sounds good to me. Let's call it that.
Close enough. All right.
Close enough. Let's see, Justin Weaver. This is the card. They have trading card versions, and this is I think the last one. There's one more behind this. So the trading card version of this one. This is the boys from Asgard, whose name escapes me. That's where I saw Junkyard Joe. Next week, this is the end of the Junkyard Joe story arc. A fine book. I see that now. I think of the Pocan Joe video you did on your channel, and it just means a lot more. Episode 3 of Circum's new series, and man, I always think of it whenever I see this book.
That's a nice cover.
It is. That's gonna wrap it up. I've got maybe 2 more to read, so I'll let those pile up till I get this one, and I'll just binge the last 3. It's gonna be awesome. Avengers beyond. As if we needed it. We had them forever. Now we're going beyond forever. All right. So this is written by a guy named Landy and drawn by Greg Land. So it's a very Landy issue, a very Landy book. And I tell you, maybe you hardcore Avengers folks might be getting it, but
I'm waiting for Jed McKay.
Jed McKay. Yeah, he's next on the run, right? The next on that run.
Yeah.
And
I just picked up Doctor Strange because he's writing it.
Yep. I have Doctor Strange in my pool today. I had the Dormammu cover. Yeah. Sometimes you forget what the title was because it has those timeless covers, but hey, good enough.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's what that was. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was Doctor Strange. Oh man, I got a sweet deal on the 1 in 50 Chichetto cover too from my comic shop. Under $10, dude. Under $10. I swear, my comic shop is the bomb. So, Bloodstained Teeth, number 10 is the series finale. So, man, you want to make sure. I mean, now I can let these just pick up next week's issue, and I can just binge those straight through from issue number 3 where I left off. Bloodstained Teeth was a really good series.
Did you quit it? I think I stopped.
Ooh.
I'm still collecting it. I just haven't read it.
You stopped reading it, yeah.
I'm on issue 6.
Yeah. So this is going to be a can't miss book for both of us, I think. So we're going to complete that whole wonderful series.
Interesting setup, beautiful colors on the art, interesting art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that book.
Oh yeah. And Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. This may be the last in this series too, or maybe one more. This is one that I'm going to catch up on too, because the first couple issues were good. And I just, how stuff happens, you just fall behind and don't get them. But this was a good thing. Another apocalyptic book with 2 kids in it. Of course, they hate each other in the beginning. Now they're all huggy kissy. So that's how it works. But I think it's worth picking up because it's a good series. Philadelphia, shout out Philadelphia. Willie, I know, is reading this book, and we both read the first couple series, the first couple story arcs. Excellent book, folks. Jump on this while you can.
Yeah, Phil, I really prefer reading together because I just, like, for example, All Against All, which is a recent book for Image, if I had just bought the first issue of that book and I didn't have number 2 and number 3 to read, I would have never picked up number 2 because the first issue I was just not into it. I didn't understand it. But in number 2 and number 3, the world started fleshing out for me and I started getting into it. And I'm definitely on that book now, but I just don't feel like one issue is enough to really understand and grasp stories. I always need more, which is why I end up binging.
Good point. But see, the thing is, I end up falling behind, and then then I hate myself. So it's
when you got to read 10 issues to catch up. Yeah, I hate it when I do.
I know, Phil. I know. Man, what's the over-under on how long a series is going to make it? That's 5 issues. Time to reboot. What? I'm looking at you, Shang-Chi.
So true, man.
How many Shang-Chi?
And I like having a long run of a series, man. Come on, Marvel.
Most collectors do. I'm an anomaly. I'm the oddball that likes short, limited series. Most collectors, but they don't care. They keep rebooting because they think you get a boost every time you get a number 1. Pardon.
They do.
Oh yeah. Rodney's writing Philadelphia, Boondocks, and he's writing Monarch for for Image 2, this new series about aliens that they landed and how they're affecting the kids in Compton. So check that out too if you like Rodney Barnes' stuff. It's Jeff. Hey everybody, it's Jeff. Who could have fucking seen it? Jeff gets his own series. Jeff the Land Shark.
The only reason I know who this is because West Coast Avengers Volume 3 issue 7 is overpriced because it's the first appearance of Jeff the Land Shark.
Do you have it? You have the whole run, right?
I do have it.
Yeah.
That was the last one that I found it at. I
Super Star.
finally found it at Fountain Con last year. It was the last one I needed.
Oh, well, I tell you. Jeff's got his own thing, and I'll tell you. What's up, Willie? My brother from another mother. Good to see you, my friend.
Is. What up, Willie?
Passing through it all, man. I know it's late for you. Man, I hear you. Good to see you, though. Man.
Always good to see you, Willie.
Absolutely. So, I know, I'm not saying I won't pick up Jeff #1, but I might. I don't know. Looks like it might be a kid's. Written by Kelly Thompson. Kelly Thompson written some good stuff. So I don't know. It's definitely written in the Marvel, Saturday morning TV animation style. So we'll see.
Because of its relation to West Coast Avengers, I'm thinking about it.
There you go. Out of respect. And guess what? It's clobbering time, Doc Doom. God, I must have missed this because I guess just another Marvel book to me, but I didn't realize it was written by Steve Skroce, or Steve Skroce, I'm sure you pronounce his name, but Steve Skroce, he's done a lot of like Orphan and the four, whatever the hell they were, the series he did for Dark Horse, and this is drawn in his style, and he's writing and drawing it. So I might have to fuck around and find this and pick it up.
You're a sucker for that.
I am, man. You know I am. Plus this guy's style. I love him. He's got the thing and the Hulk looking all jacked up and everything. Man, I hate to see my boy Thing get beat up man.
It is a nice style. Looks kind of Kevin Eastman-ish from afar.
Yeah. He's like Kevin Eastman, only slightly more detailed, I guess. But he definitely has his people as Eastman has his. His style is adored by his fans, including me. Dan Jurgens does a nice, very clean Ben Grimm as the Thing here. I love that. That's the way I grew up watching him or reading him, I should say, as Jack Kirby used to draw him. Jurgens with that very Superman DC style that he has, man. It's so sharp and clean. I love that cover. I might have to get this one too. But there's another one, and this one's Greg Smallwood. This Greg Smallwood one is pretty dope too. It's kind of I love how they did different line colors on here, like this mixture of the black line and the colored lines. And it's just cool, man. I think I might have to get. Damn you, Marvel! I'm here to get a couple, 2 or 3 of these.
I became a fan of Smallwood reading Human Target. I really like his art style.
That's where I love him from, yeah. And I regret to this day not subbing to the Human Target from the beginning as opposed to Black Adam. but Tom King is, he has good stuff from time to time. He's a good writer, but sometimes, some of his books shine a little bit better to me than others. And looks like Human Target was the one to pick. So I'm definitely going to pick up the Human Target trade. I hope they have all those covers, as a gallery in there. That'd be nice. Yeah. He did some, yes. That orphan book that I can't think of was probably my first introduction to him, but he did a lot of stuff before that. I knew Sleepy would be on top of that. He's my man. And Waller versus Wildstorm. Kind of like this cover. It's looks like it's Black Label, oversized, prestige format. To do with some goings on with Amanda Waller, obviously. It's a little bit of a like there's Deathstroke, and is that Deathstroke? I think there's Deathstroke, and some other of the folks from the DC universe there. I don't know if I ordered this or not, but I might get it just because it looks cool. I love that they got the price has been marked down to $5.99 on there. I like that a lot. It's been used before, but never gets old. I remember you talking about Hitomi in your stream last night. You mentioned something about how you may have dropped off and you regretted it.
Yeah, I might find the trade for that one is done. I'm kind of curious about it.
Yeah. I've got 1 through 3, so since this one is the final issue in the series, number 5, I can probably still pick up number 4 somewhere, I'm sure, and with ease, maybe at the comic shop, and just get this and just binge it all out. Because I read number 1, and once again, just kind of fell behind. Like, oh, this is a great story. I completely forgot about it by next week. I was like, oh, that was a good story. Now I've missed the number 2 and number 3, but I found number 2 and number 3 in the aftermarket. Now I'll find number 4 and just get those off the shelf. So all is saved. Yay! The day is saved. Lovesick. Can't get enough of my lovesick. Rude, you know what I'm talking about. Lovesick. I believe it's going 7 issues.
You sick bastards.
You sick MFs, you. Yes. Yeah. Look, I love Vecchio's style, man. I mean, she's another one of those people, writes and draws. And shout out to her too. She got a Marvel gig on I forget some Marvel title she's going to be doing pretty soon too. I don't know if she's going to be writing and drawing that one also, but man, congrats on that. That's you get that work with the big, one of the big 2, that's a feather in the resume right there.
Mm-hmm.
Jabba's Place. Jabba.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just, dude, I'm probably not even going to buy it because it doesn't have any first appearances. It takes place in the past. But I might. I'm not going to say I won't.
Have any first appearances?
It might.
What?
Well, it's a retro story because, Jabba's long dead, so they're going to reach back in the past to tell this story. But, there's Star Wars fans out there who just love to read Star Wars books, and they might want to catch this.
Yeah. But no first appearance. What's the point? Am I right?
I could be wrong. I didn't check my Key Collector app, so I'm not quite sure if there's no first appearance in there or not. And Local Man number 2 is coming out. Did you read Local Man? Did anybody out there read Local Man? Shout out, because I'm curious what you thought of it. You have it? Okay, I'm gonna.
I have it, but I have not read it yet.
I don't want to.
You should not. You should not.
I was about to say that. Yeah. That's not her cup of tea, Damien. No, absolutely not. I think he's just messing with you. No, you don't want to read that. I just aside real quick. I horrified my lovely wife the other night with the first 8 minutes of Full Metal Jacket, which is one of my favorite first 8 minutes of any. And those of you who've seen it know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen it, right? Because he takes a swig. Yes. So it's like,
on multiple levels.
But it's so messed up. But I can't look away. It's just like the first maybe 20 minutes is a different movie than the rest of the movie. Because they could have left me with just that first half hour, 20 minutes. Like, this is a different movie, y'all.
Is that the one where they do him with the soap? They hit him with the soap things. Yeah,
we didn't even get to that part. We didn't even get to that part. We just got to the part where he was like in the
kid. I was like, I saw that as a kid. I was like, "Yep, never joined in the military. No, thank you."
Yeah. Good call. I mean, God bless those who do, but man, if you don't have to, don't.
No, I'm just as a little kid, you see this dude getting beat with soap. You're like, yeah, I don't think I want that.
Oh my God! This sounds like a man that's been to boot camp here. Yes, and it's like so. I mean, just the locker room scene where he's dressing him down is just enough. Like I just wanted to show her that because that's just like it's so much good stuff in that one 8-minute scene. It's like Hearts for Mellow. I'm sorry, right before bedtime too. I'm so sorry, but she's such an angelic pure person. I hate to just sully her mind with stuff that I like, but I love that movie so much.
That's a very Pauly Shore sounding phrase, and I love it. He harshed my mellow, man.
Oh my God, Pauly Shore. God Almighty, where is he now? Oh, talk about the prime of MTV, and he even had like a career for a while as a movie star. Oh my God! I think he was like somebody's son. I think Sammy Shore was his dad. Who was like he was connected into Hollywood, and I don't know. It's always good to have some connections, you know, his bloodline. But he was all right, but he just wasn't like that great. But I digress. I was talking about Local Man. I don't want to.
Encino Man.
Encino. Yeah, oh God, it
I
all
like
ties
Encino
together.
Man.
It all ties together. Local Man, Encino Man. And I like Fleeks and Seeley both, but I just wasn't. I don't know about this one. I think maybe because there was a secret and they didn't tell me the secret, and I think, what's the goddamn secret? Tell it already, But I'll probably buy a number 2. That's why I didn't review it. I usually review stuff that I like. I don't review stuff that I don't like. But I'll probably pick up number 2. Yeah. Grudgingly, I'll pick it up. And The Approach is also coming to the final approach, if you will, number 5. So that's going to be in it. This was a good series that started off very well from Boom Studios. Anybody out there reading that, be advised. Where are we at? Oh,
Jeremy Hahn was at Planet.
Oh, really? Yeah. Did you get
Red Mother?
Oh yeah. Red Mother's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I did not get around to chatting with him. I haven't read Approach yet either. So.
Oh, Approach has a very good first issue, and this is one from Mark Miller and Frank Quitely. That's going to be. I've been hearing about this, and it's got some buzz on it too. Some Mark.
It sounds
Miller,
interesting. I just added it. It sounds interesting.
Yeah. 8 billion people. 6 can have superpowers. Who do you choose? Apparently, this committee can decide who of these 6 people of these 8 billion will get the superpowers. So I did pre-order this, so I didn't miss that one. No FOMO for me.
It says join six of the greatest artists in the industry for an enormous story about ordinary people from around the world, explaining why it should be them. So it sounds like it could be a little political, which might upset people, but I'm curious about it, definitely.
I'm sure. I'm wondering, these 6 artists fictional artists, or is this like an anthology thing? On this 6 people are going to be drawing it or something. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, but I will find out very soon.
Yeah, I'm not sure because they're not listing 6 writers on the book. So
no. So what's that all about? That's probably how I missed no one. It's like, well, there's no one about. That's probably nothing. Little did I know. And there's a B cover.
I will take all 6 superpowers myself.
There you go. And rule the world. Pepe Larraz. This is a Pepe Larraz B cover, which is pretty cool. There's some others, but I like Girls. Terry, I thought this was done, but Parker Girls number 6 is coming out. I got 1 through 5. Terry Moore's, he's always tying a lot of his characters together, and they're always very strong women who end up like fucking over men who deserve it. That's one thing I like about he's a theme to most of his books. He draws a female form very nicely, and a lot of his books are of that theme. So those of y'all reading Parker Girls, find it. Indigo Children is something that I've also ordered. It's oh God, I've heard people talk about it. We had a friend that passed away that always talked about the Indigo Children and how they were special and stuff like that. So I don't know if this may be dealing with that, a certain kind of child that's gifted in some way. So I've ordered a couple of issues of this, a couple of different covers of this one. So have you heard anything about this?
I was just reading about it, but it was the first I've seen it. Curious about it. I added it to my list to check it out.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So Red Room was too much? Wow. I imagine Red Room.
If you don't like Red Room, you're not going to like Lovesick.
But I tell you, they're both bloody, but Vecchio does it a different way. My guy Piscor, he did it his way, and his shit was like full blown, like guts blowing everywhere, blah blah everywhere. It's like, it's like you can tell he knows his anatomy well, and he draws the hell out of everything. But Vecchio's is a little bit, it's still bloody, but it gives you breaks, and it comes back. Whoa, what the hell just happened? Like what did Robbie say? Cannibalism isn't sexy.
Yeah.
So it'll come at you. It'll come at you, but it's you might not be so offended by the gore in Lovesick as it is. It's more about the story than the gore. Even though the last run of Red Room was it was better than the first run to me, because a lot of people got their comeuppance, and it was a different kind of story. So Indigo Children, it's got a couple covers. There's a 1 in 10 Tyler Boss, which I'll probably find and buy because it'll probably be cheap. The 1 in 10s are so affordable. I love them. It's like they'll be around or less than $10. I love me some 1 in 10s.
I love me a good 1 in 10 myself.
And then there's a 1 in 25. Our girl Tula Lote has that one. This might be available too for a good price, to be had, if you will. And I know you will. All right. So where are we here? Still with Indigo Children. Just a couple. I say Indigo Girls. I didn't mean to. Damn. That's why you should be the one drinking, not me on here. Indigo Children. This is the 1 in 50. This is from Jenny Fritzen. Haven't seen her in a while. She's working on something now that I'm not reading, I think. That's why I haven't seen a lot of her covers.
She's doing interior. She's doing interior art.
I'm thinking she's still doing covers, but for maybe a book that I'm not reading, maybe Wonder Woman. Okay. I think I picked up a Wonder Woman with her on there. I'm not reading Wonder Woman, though I should. I feel bad about that, but Wonder Woman, yeah. So that's Jenny. She's perfect for that. And then she's got like the 1 in 75, which is, there you go. It's pretty crazy looking. All right. Hard Eyes. I don't know if anybody remembers me liking this book way back from issue number 1. Yeah. This was this girl is kind of like every emo fanboy's dream, the curvy girl with glasses, and that's what the term Hard Eyes comes from, because his sister said that there's no talking to him now. He's got you get hard eyes whenever you see a buxom woman.
Whenever I see a woman, period. Yeah.
Yes, that shit. Hard Eyes. So Hard Eyes is about this, this girl in the apocalypse, and she's. I won't spoil it, but I'm gonna get this finale because I love the beginning of it, and I've been able to catch up on it, and anyone else who's seen it knows what it's about. So check it out. Yeah, Phil got that Indigo Children too, and loves. Yeah. Willie knows. It's more realistic. Yes. I mean. Pisker kind of exaggerates it a lot, wow, that's pretty crazy. But this is with the way she does it, this could totally be a thing. Especially it's a woman luring people into this thing, and it's people who want to be dissected. Go figure. Mm-hmm. They're out there. And now, everyone, if we're ready, it is time. I gotta get that Eye in the Sky from the Michael Jordan intro thing to play for the penultimate book. This is the penultimate book, and it is called 7 Years in Darkness. 7 Years in Darkness, which I did not pre-order, unfortunately, is about this school of dark magic, and they take in, I think, 72 students every 7 years, and only 7 of those students are going to last. That's right, honey. The penultimate princess is here. Only 7 students are going to last that 7 years and graduate and come out the other side of this class of dark artists, of dark arts practitioners, I should say. I could be a dark artist myself. I'm pretty dark, but you know what I'm saying. And so this is written by Joseph Schmalke, who is more known for his work with Black Caravan on the Scout label, but he's coming over to CEX. We don't kill spiders. Yeah, he's killing it over there with so many like those titles like that. You know, so I guess he's branching out to a different imprint, and I'll be looking for this probably because he's a good writer and artist. Another one of those creators that does both. So yeah, this week's penultimate book, it's 7 Years in Darkness from CEX. And the final book in this week's live stream, folks, is Black Sheep. And this is an oversized book. Actually, I think it's $10 too. It's a $10 book, so be warned. You'll spend a lot of money if you want to buy this book. But it's done very nicely. I hear that the interiors are like kind of like old parchment or something like that. So it's got a real nice look to it, and it looks like the design is nice too. And the story, I bet, is not that bad either. But I don't remember who the artist, the creator is. So maybe they didn't give that in the description, or maybe I just overlooked it. You know, we will see about that. Hey, Skip, we was talking about you. Maybe you had felt your ears burning. What's up? You mentioned how much of a Maxwell Prince fan you are, man. I was checking you out on your channel, man. I love your collection. And check out Skip's channel too. I'll put him down in the shout outs after the show. So got some good stuff, good content on there. So yeah, Black Sheep is a iffy thing for me, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm tired of magazine John Stotts. That make you buy those big magazine boxes, man, to get the special boards and bags and everything. They are kind of a pain, but they are pretty cool to read, though, I have to say. Yeah. I do enjoy reading them.
I do too. I like the more space that it has to do stuff is nice.
Yeah. I mean, some books would have benefited from that, like Animal House takeoff that they did a little earlier, Animal Kingdom or Animal Planet. It's just like a channel or something. But you know that animal story book we did with the animals and everything that we were reading a few months ago? Nothing? Crickets? Animal Castle. Damn it. The file finally came up.
Okay, yeah.
Ding!
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yes.
Animal Castle. Got tricked. Yeah, we got you. He's still up. He's in his jammies, but he's still watching the show. And just in time. Because that's what, folks, that's going to do it for this week. And it's been a blast as always. So
always
thanks.
A good time. Shout out to the chat as always. We had Damien, the homie, who's here every week. We appreciate you, brother. Willie survived staying up late for us. Thank you. Skip and Tosh with the late entry. He heard us talking about him and he came through. John Stout, our homie, real rude. Daniel Aslan was in here. That was cool to see you in here. We had the new guy. Who was the new guy? The reviews.
Oh yeah,
Trick review. Yeah,
it was a very
smirking review.
Smirking review. Yeah. I love that name. Love it.
And of course, the lovely Miss Janet.
Of course, she's the penultimate princess. I don't know what I'd do without her.
Oh, we had Snake.
She's awesome.
Too. Can't forget.
And we had Snake. Can't forget Snake. Good times as always, folks. Thank you for stopping by. It's been a blast. Enjoy your comics this week. We'll see you again next Wednesday on that same time. And until then, God bless and take care. Love you all.
Peace.